First, let's get ready to give a round of applause to the black team.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
How are you? Okay, so this is our team. Over there we have Kiana, she was the creative one. Jamal, he did the statistics. I was the technological one. Adonis was the one who was directive, he kept our group together. And Alon was the artistic one, and now we have a short video for you guys on the process of us making our product. Okay, so our product is UChat, and it is a new way to connect with families and friends through user-friendly video chat.
So, what are some problems that people have been facing nowadays? This society is evolving with a hunger and a bigger want for a faster and easier way to communicate with family and friends. And we have the solution, which is UChat, which is a video communication app that is easier, user-friendly, with a lot of other features that people will feel comfortable with.
I stopped using Skype and other apps like that because you can't go and go research something or use an app or.
What I dislike most about FaceTime is my screen freezes and I can't see my friends when they're doing it. It drops and the screen is black.
What don't you like about Uzu?
What's Uzu? It's blurry, you can't see it, you barely see the person's face.
What can answer these problems?
UChat, where you can be you.
UChat is the new effective way of communicating to your friends and family. You can use it by instantly sending videos to communicate with others, whether it's someone from the army, your family, or just friends you want to hang out with.
UChat is user-friendly and it has a bunch of cool features, starting with filter. Later on, features will be added for 99 cents.
Okay, hello? Okay. So our product, UChat, as you've heard, what we're gonna do is, the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to offer all of our users lots of perks and things that they can do that they couldn't be able to do with other video chat apps. Like, you could have backgrounds inside or filters, you can record and save and things like that. We'll also be promoting our video. We could have advertisements, celebrity promotions, other things that could help us. We will also be selling it to, it can be used for virtually anyone. It can be split into two groups. The first one is people who use social media. We can also be partnering with other social medias because it's like theirs but better, and we can promote it through theirs. The other group is the business field, people like those in healthcare, hospitals. You need to talk to your other patients, but you're not there. The military, people need to talk to each other in squads, and from the squads to their family, and also families themselves if your child gets separated from you or disconnected or lost. Okay. So we went out, we did some surveys to get some data. 45% of the people that we surveyed said that they would rather have an Apple device, the iPhone, over Android and Samsung. And so based on that, we decided that we would decide to promote it through the App Store first and through Google Play later. 80% said that they would buy it on the App Store, so that further strengthens how we would promote it. 70% of people said that they would rather be connected to their family through social networks rather than be isolated. And 52% of people said that they would rather get called over videos. So that's almost about half of our margin said that they would rather use our products.
Our competitors. Snapchat is quick and easy and use filter. Skype is an easy way to chat and video and have one big screen. And Google Hangout have stickers. FaceTime have quick button and instant connection. And Oval is a group chat but have one big screen with everybody on it. Our advantages is to put all of this into one group chat. So we'll have filters, backgrounds. Like for example, stuff like you video chatting a friend, and you want to have fun time, you use different backgrounds, like the Eiffel Tower or something. And for work, you can take notes, like we have a note side, you can take notes on how to do it instead of you walking way up stairs trying to get notes from your associates.
Our future plans. On the left, you see a picture of what we put out. This is the new model, our first model that we will be beginning with. You will be able to have an option to send your video to the person you're talking to. So it won't be a constant video, but it's an instant video for you and whoever you are talking to. You will also be able to Photoshop your picture if anyone has a blemish, or mostly teens, you don't want somebody to see your blemish, so we will use the Photoshop to cover it up. And with the filters, if you want to have fun or put yourself in black and white, that will be the reason you do that. And the fourth one would be your contacts. You'll have your contacts, and that'll be the button you press, and you'll just click it and it automatically calls. And the U-Store will also have other things with that app, but they will cost 99 cents, so we can build upon and upgrade the app. And on the right, which we will upgrade later on, you still have the send, but we also added save. Now with the save, it's a two-way approval. You have to agree with the privacy agreement. If you want to save a video with you and your person you're talking to, both of you must agree that they want you to save it. And that goes the same for our share. If you want to share it to Instagram or Facebook, say you had a funny conversation, you'll need both sides to approve to share, because some people may not want you to share other things in your conversation. You still have the filters, and then again you have our backgrounds. Say you want to have Paris in the back of you or anything like that, you can also have your backgrounds. And like he stated earlier, you have your text, where if someone's talking, you need to jot down a note. You just simply text and it stays on the side, and then that's where the save comes in so you can remind it later. And then you also have your contact still and your record. Now the record, say, for instance, people in the Army. They want to recap with their families, so say a mother and her child and a father's in the Army. If he wants to record that conversation and on his free time, look back at it to remember his family, he can, and he can. teens, we didn't have any idea what we were going to come up with. We were brainstorming and ideas went back and forth and we had no idea. Now we're friends, we are very motivated. We spent time and a lot of practice in learning how to market and do everything correctly. And we went out and it was a tough time with actually talking to others, because you actually got to see how the real world is. Some people don't want to take the survey. So we had people who like, oh no, I don't want to take it, but that's okay, because in the end we did get effective results that will help us improve our product. And even if we don't win, we know that we will still come through and keep this product on our mind. And all that we're asking is that you invest in us $50,000 so we can make this product come true.
Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Once again, give it up for the black team. Black team, a few questions, so I'll give you the floor.
Thank you. First of all, I would hire any one of you to be my technical assistants, because how you use this technology over here blew me away, so congratulations. So with UChat, a couple questions that I had. How is that specifically going to differentiate UChat from the other things that are out here? I think that message was a little bit fuzzy when you were explaining it. Yes, sir.
Well, UChat, unlike the other apps, will be practically taking most of their best features, changing them, and putting them all into one. It'll have filters, texts. It'll practically be able to do all of these, but they all market it in a way that they only do one at a time, but they do it so well. We're going to take this, put them all into one thing, and make it amazing. Another thing we have over them is saving and recording videos. One of the biggest issues with them is if something funny happens, it's gone. The only thing you have is your memory, and your memory fades over time. So,
Tell me about it.
so we need something that will be able to save it, so you can just rewatch it over and over and over again and always be able to laugh.
And my other question is, so how does this make money? How do you make money?
Yeah, something we forgot to mention, the app is free we're gonna start it on the App Store, and since it's free, we're gonna have things like we showed before with the 2 pictures. Our first one, it will have one of the basic thing, it'll have some frames, we give them little perks and things like backgrounds and filters. We'll give you a few so you can get the feel, and after we get you knowing what you could have, we'll have other things that you can buy, so like more frames, filters, backgrounds, and any other things you want, and other features like Photoshop, and you will buy those, and that will help us make our money back.
You said the app was free, but you pressed that you're only said 99 cents.
99 cents was for the upgrades and for all the packages that come in with, like the frames and all that stuff.
The downloadable content.
Additional.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant.
Any more questions?
It's good, thank you.
I have my United mileage card right here, and I'm willing to invest $25,000 for this UChat today. I need to know what I get from it as an investor. What's in it for me to give you $25,000 today for UChat?
As you know, companies like WhatsApp recently made $19 billion, and we plan to become the next big thing like they were, and pretty soon through ads and through the downloadable packages, we'll be able to make tons of money, able to pay you back. It'll just take a few years.
I noticed a little energy behind it.
Also, one of our things was our projections. After the first year, we'll have our app completely done, after the 3rd year, we project that it'll be the next big thing, and after our 5th year, we'll have our own product to go with the app, which would get us even more money.
He offered you 25, I'll give you 50.
Anyone else?
Sharks.
Like, I know how you have an app, it's an app called Kate where like you can text people. Like, can you text people and do
Yes,
something?
that's one of the things. Because the funny thing is, all of our competitors we found, they're all different from each other, but only by one thing. It's kind of weird how none of them ever thought of this first, kind of. So we can be the first one to take everything that they have and put it into one.
Well, hurry up and patent it.
I consider myself a resident cool kid. So my thing is, if you got all these things going on and then your ads start flashing, do you think that there's a chance though that like in the first like 6 months of it being like the cool thing, but it's like you can do so much with it, it's almost too much, and then you're gonna have, you know, like I said, and to me, I'm not a super social networking kid, but I see a lot of, you know, ads on my things and it come up and I'm annoyed by it. So then have you thought about maybe in 6 months it's not the big thing? Like what happens then?
Well, at first our plan isn't for it to be the big thing. We want to just start out with it on the market. That's our MVP, our minimal viable product. And that it'll only take one of the features that we plan to put out. And then as it extends, we add more and more features so that it doesn't go away in 6 months. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger so that you're not overwhelmed, so that's slowly introduced.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Once again, give it up for the black team. Give it up for all of our teams.